Her words landed with more force than I anticipated. "Some people don't deserve to be called Dad," she said, smirking as she carved into the glazed ham under the soft flicker of candlelight. The dining room fell still. Fox froze mid-A. My wife, no, my ex-wife now, gave a forced cough into her napkin. Her mother let out a light laugh, pretending it was nothing but a cheeky comment. But I knew better. That line wasn't spontaneous. It had been practiced. I kept my expression neutral. Calm. Without a word, I got up from the table, respectful, composed, and walked out of my own house. Driving back to the real home, the one I had owned long before marriage, I didn't bother turning on the radio. Just the drone of tires rolling across pavement and the steady thump of my heartbeat in my ears. Years of effort, tuition fees, family vacations, birthdays wrapped with care, gifts opened with that strained, practiced smile. All of it leading to that cold, theatrical Christmas finale. I didn't shout, didn't message anyone. I waited. We met when her daughter was 12, a quiet, reserved kid, cautious around me. I knew her biological father had abandoned her. I wasn't there to take his place. I just showed up. Every basketball game, every recital, every parent-teacher meeting he skipped, I filled that seat. By the time she turned 17, she called me Dad like it was the most natural thing in the world. We had our rituals, movie nights, inside jokes. I taught her how to drive. When she failed her first test, she cried into my chest, and I held her like she had always been mine. When her acceptance letter to UCLA arrived, I broke down like a proud father would. I had a college fund waiting, over $100,000 I'd been saving since I married her mother. No conditions, no strings, but that was before the messages. It was a rainy Wednesday. Light drizzled against the windows like secrets being whispered. Her mom had left her phone charging on the kitchen counter. The screen lit up. I didn't go looking. I trusted her. At least, I thought I did. The message preview was short but sharp. "He's so clueless. LMAO. You're playing it perfectly." I hesitated, then opened it. Against my gut. It was a group chat, my stepdaughter, her mom, and someone named Ashley. The messages bled together like spilled ink. Just act sweet till graduation. Take the cash and dip. His old, stupid. Just smile and nod. They went on, mocking me, calling me a temporary dad. Even made fun of my Sunday pancakes. Said it was pitiful. That was the moment something in me shifted. Not rage. Something colder. Something still. Clarity. I didn't confront them. What would be the point? Confrontations are loud, emotional. They thrived in that kind of chaos. They twisted guilt like artists. So I went still, methodical, detached. I began with the college savings. The account was under my name, so within a week, I liquidated the whole thing and moved the funds offshore, out of reach. Next came the high-ticket gifts, laptops, jewelry, that iPad Pro she used for design school. Every item had a paper trail, and I traced each one, tracked them down, retrieved what I could. I kept every receipt. The car she drove? That wasn't hers. It was a lease under my company. I made one phone call to the dealership. Pickup arranged. She assumed it had been stolen and went straight to the police. I cancelled the report, anonymously. This wasn't about petty payback. It was about reality knocking at their door. I stayed in the background, watching it all unfold. Every move was deliberate. No shouting, no theatrics, just one quiet, calculated blow after another. Like chess. Day by day, another piece fell into place. The final play happened over dinner. I hosted. My home, my table, my terms. Post-divorce, the house stayed with me. They came, my ex-wife and her daughter, thinking I was still soft, still craving their approval. I greeted them kindly, poured wine, served a perfect steak. I smiled, played the role. Then, I handed her an envelope, thick and weighty. She opened it with excitement, like a kid unwrapping a gift. At first, her face was puzzled. Then it fell. Inside was a detailed ledger, every transaction from the college fund. Withdrawals, transfers, the final balance, 0. She looked up, face pale, hand shaking. I was going to cover your tuition, I said calmly. But like you said, some people don't deserve to be called Dad. Her mother opened her mouth to respond, but I raised a hand. I read every message, I said. All of them. I stood. I just wanted you both to know. You didn't ruin me. You educated me. That's the difference between us, I added. I invest in people. You exploit them. But every game ends. Every scheme runs out of track. They left without a word. No hugs. No parting glances. Just the sound of a door closing behind them. Now, months later, I sit on the deck I built with my own hands, coffee in hand, peace in my bones. I've heard she deferred from Ukla. No tuition. No safety net. Her biological dad vanished again. No surprise there. Her mother, sharing a cramped apartment, hustling skincare products online. People love to say revenge is best served cold, but they are wrong. Revenge is best served in silence, with precision, with restraint, with a finality that needs no applause. I don't regret loving them. My only regret is not seeing through them sooner. But I see clearly now. Some people don't deserve to be called family. And some of us, we're not the kind you should ever try to deceive.